Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp here on ASTV. It's time for our third game of the day here at the Seven Chiefs Sportsplex #1 ice surface. This one's between teams Yellow and Team White B. We are underway here in this first period. We have three 22-minute runtime periods for you this morning. With the puck now is Team White B. With it is Lyle. His shot deflects wide of the net. Lyle still battling for it down low, and he checks somebody off the puck in the far corner. Team Yellow steals it back, and they come up the near side boards and turn it over just inside the blue line. Lyle turns them back. Now Yellow with lots of time and space in front of them, looking to clear it out, and they do successfully out to neutral ice, where Webster picks it up for Team White. Now Yellow dumps it in, and chasing after it is Johannesson, who puts it on goal, and it's covered up by the goaltender. So there'll be a face-off less than a minute into this one inside Team White territory. My name is Mike Gould here with you on ASTV, bringing you this game at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp. As we mentioned off the top, teams Yellow and White B participating in this contest. Battle for the puck inside the Team White zone, and on it down there is Aiden Campbell, helped out by Luke Webster, or pardon me, that's Gauthier who is helping him out, and now the puck bounces off the post and into the netting inside the Team White zone, so there'll be another face-off in that end, looks like to the left of the goaltender, with just over 20 minutes to play here in the first period. Well, starting in goal over for Team Yellow is Justin Beland. He's wearing number 31 in yellow. And we'll have the starting goaltender for Team White to you shortly. For now, Team Yellow in possession in the offensive zone, but a missed pass forces them to retreat all the way back into their own end. Now a turnover, but Tim Chuck intercepts it, and he gets the puck past a forechecking Koss, and now Team Yellow will try to clear. Second opportunity will be successful, and it goes all the way down into the White territory. On it first is Team White's defense, and it's rimmed around the near side where Koss tries to poke it out. Turn back the other way, and once again White will try to clear. 2.5 gone in this opening period, and coming down the left side now is Baden Koss. He chips it up ahead for Logan Furlong. Furlong's shot goes well high of the Team Yellow goal. And the puck comes back out to center, where it's dumped back in by Team White. Out to play it for Team Yellow is Justin Beland. He rims it around the boards, and waiting for it was Reimer, but didn't get to him. Now it comes back to Miller below the goal line, who's battling for it along with his defense partner. And now Team Yellow will get it out to center. Chipping forward and skating onto it now is Stevenson. Stevenson all alone. Stevenson's shot is stopped by the Team White goaltender. Team Yellow still after it in the offensive zone, and it comes over to Stevenson. He can't get the shot off. Now in the high slot, that was a shot by Jacob Reimer that was turned aside. Kept into the point by Team Yellow. And firing from a long distance was Max Lechois, and once again turned aside. I believe that's Ethan Fexter in there for Team White B, but we'll await confirmation on that. It's cleared out by Team White, and Yellow back to retrieve it. As out at center is Holden Lamont, forced to retreat, and bounces it off the backboards over for Nate Turton. Turton up the far side boards, deflects out to center, where it's picked up by Team White, and that long stretch pass goes ahead and deflects for Jasper Lyle down the right side. Lyle tries to pull off a move, still in pursuit of the puck, but it's picked off there by Liam Monroe, who can't clear. Second opportunity will bounce out to center ice, and in after it is Liam Monroe once again. Back to pick it up for Team White B is Luke Webster. Webster rims it around, and Almas Senek tries to clear, but he's turned back momentarily. Let's see what Team Yellow can do out of this, but Senek gets it back for Team White and sends it across the ice for his defenseman, who streaks up in the play. Over to the right side, there's a shot and a nice glove save made by the Team Yellow goaltender, Justin Beland. He'll hold on for a face-off with 17:26 to go here in the first period. Awaiting the upcoming draw here in Team Yellow territory, and Yellow comes away with the puck and rims around the near side boards for Joseph Stroer. sent all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against Team Yellow, so the faceoff will come back into Yellow territory. And yes, indeed, in goal, that is Ethan Fechter for Team White, so it's Fechter versus Bland to start us off, at least until the middle of the second period. Now with the puck in the offensive zone for Team White, it was Melaniuk after it. He's battling for it down low, but Team Yellow emerges with it. And skating with speed up the ice, handing it off and dumping it in. After it in the near corner is Rougeau, helped out by Zawatsky. And now it comes up top for Tymchuk, whose shot is turned aside by Fechter. Comes back up high to Tymchuk, who goes point to point over to Strower. Strower looks and gets it back over to Tymchuk. Tymchuk's shot deflects high over the net of Ethan Fechter. Now in the near corner, some jostling for it, and White emerges with the puck. They clear it, but only to the blue line, and it's kept in by Team Yellow, only momentarily. And now it comes back out to center. Tymchuk skates it toward the blue line before dumping it in and going off for a line change. Fechter out to play it for Team White. And now White will get it up the near side boards, but they're forced to turn back after a forechecking pressure from Team Yellow. And once again, Yellow keeps it into the point. A long shot there by Strower is turned aside by Fechter. And now another opportunity for White to clear the zone. DeCock bumped off the puck, and once more, Yellow sends it below the goal line. DeCock picks it up again and sends it over to Scobie Gyug, who gets to the point, not out. One more opportunity for Team White, and again it's kept in by Team Yellow. They've had about 6 chances to clear it, to no avail. Now, finally, Team White is able to get it out, but that pass does not quite connect, out of DeCock's reach, and Yellow will try and get it back in very quickly. Stevenson down the left side, has his stick lifted there by Logan Furlong, and Furlong will try to escape the zone. Furlong's stretch pass is picked off by Team Yellow, but Furlong gets it right back, and he'll backhand it in. Giving chase is Baden Koss. Koss now over to DeCock. His return feed is intercepted, and Yellow will try to break it out. But Koss picks his pocket. DeCock after it for Team White. Back to get it first, though, for Team Yellow is Nate Turton. Yellow flips it high and not quite out. Team White keeps it in, and that shot is turned aside by Justin Bland in the Yellow goal. Turton sends it ahead, and Yellow gets it out to center. Johannesson gets it up to Monroe. Monroe down the right side. Surveying, sends it down low, and still giving chase. Monroe loses control of the puck, and White gets it, sends it the length of the ice. That will be an icing call with 13:49 to play here in the third period. .30 to play here in this first period. Offensive zone draw for Team Yellow. They lose it. White has the puck, surveying up ice, and pass along the far side boards is picked off and sent back down low by Team Yellow's Jai Zawatsky. Now a battle in the near corner, and emerging with it is Felix, but now Yellow takes it away. Zawatsky sends it down low for Rougeau. Rougeau looks and finds his man at the point. That's Strower with a pass. Strower makes a nice little move, shoots, and a nice save there by Fechter. Another attempt deflected just wide of Fechter's goal, and White will look to get it back out to the neutral area, and yes, indeed they will, as carrying it there is Lyle. Chips it in, and Felix gives chase. Bland plays it to his defenseman, and Yellow gets it back out to center, and back to retrieve it there for Team White is the defenseman. A back-checking forward, Cohen Gauthier. Now a battle at center, and Yellow is going to try and play it forward. No icing on the play, and giving chase is Jacob Reimer. He gets there first. Backhand pass into the slot doesn't quite connect, but Reimer's still after it, as is Stevenson. Now Cohen Gauthier fighting for it for Team White down low, and coming in to help out as well as Tommy Scobie Gyug. He chips it up to the point where it's kept in there by the defenseman Holden Lamont. Lamont still battling for it, wearing the red helmet there for Team Yellow. Lamont helped out by one of his forwards. That's Max Lajoie in there. Now coming away with it, at least momentarily there for Yellow, is Jacob Stevenson, but now it's stolen back by Team White. That was Cohen Gauthier with a nice head of steam, but he was turned back once again. Now finally White gets it back out to center. There to retrieve it is Lamont. Hands it off, and over skating it there was Lajoie, but he still gets it out to center. No further though, and Furlong brings it in for Team White. Furlong spins, gets it to Malaniuk in the left circle, but he fell, and now Yellow steals it back and clears the zone. Might be a little too hard. We'll see if it's an icing call. Indeed it will be. The whistle blows with 11:13 to play in this first period. Face-off upcoming inside the Yellow defensive territory. Lining up to take the draw here is Furlong for Team White. He wins it, but Yellow actually gets control of the puck first. They clear it out to center, but White looks to bring it back in. Yellow once again takes control. Lots of time and space for Turton, who sends a saucer pass over to Keeley. But White turns them back. It's DeCock giving chase against Strower. DeCock and Abuenga fighting for it down low, and now the puck comes up high. Team White keeps it in. Nice little move at the point. Long shot there, deflects wide. Now getting it for Team White is Furlong. Furlong spins away from a checker and still has control of the puck. DeCock couldn't quite receive that pass, and Yellow will clear. That long pass is just out of the reach of Johannesson, but he gives chase into the White defensive zone. White looks to clear, but they can't get it past the point man there. That was Strower. He sends it down low for Johannesson. Gets it up high back to Strower, but that pass doesn't connect, and here comes Team White. Down the left side, it's Lyle. Lyle crossing the blue line. Lyle knocked off his feet by the defenseman, Nate Turton, and Yellow will take control, but White gets it back. It's Lyle. Up high, Koss shoots it just wide. Now Yellow fires it directly out of play, so there will be a face-off once again inside their territory with 9.5 to play here in the first period at the 2022 Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp on Amateur Sports TV. Lining up to take this draw for Team White is Isaiah Felix. He loses it, however, and Team Yellow will attempt to clear. Rougeau is turned back, and now he gives it to Miller. Miller goes D to D, and that stretch pass through the middle had the potential to be intercepted by Team White, but now streaking onto it for Team Yellow is Rougeau. Gets it in front, the pass connects, and now a second feed does not, and just missing that one was Jai Zawatsky, who might have had an open net if it got to him. On the far side, battling for it is Lynch. Now up high, he tries to find Miller, who creeps in from the point. Battling for it down low, helped out by Zawatsky. Sends it over to Rougeau, and back to Zawatsky. Gets high to Miller. Miller's shot goes off a skate over to the near side boards, overskated by Zawatsky, and Felix tries to clear it. Back out at center now, and Miller, who goes D to D. Carrying it now for Team Yellow was Timchuk, but they'll say that Yellow entered the zone just slightly offside. There will be a face-off outside Team White territory. 8:12 to play in the opening period. Team Yellow wins the draw in the neutral zone, and they look to dump the puck in. They can't get it very far, however, and White will turn them back. But now Yellow steals it back. Breaking it in. There's a shot from distance that turned aside. The rebound's still loose, and now White will look to clear. Sending it in deep there for Team White was Malaniuk, and he gets it back. Malaniuk up high. Long shot there. Glove by the goaltender for Team Yellow. Justin Bland holds on. 7:23 to play in the first period between these two teams here at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp at the beautiful Seven Chiefs Sportsplex on the Tsuut'ina Nation. Malaniuk has the puck down low for Team White in the offensive zone. He gets it up high to his defenseman over to the right side, and that shot is weakly wide of the net. First on it is Team Yellow down low. They can't clear, however, it's kept in by Team White. That long shot is again snared by Justin Bland. He'll hold on for another face-off in his defensive zone. Team Yellow and Team White both making wholesale changes. Lining up to take the draw for Team White here is Logan Furlong, and he loses it to Team Yellow's Liam Monroe. Now at the puck for Team Yellow is Lamont. Lamont surveys up ice and rims the puck around to the near side for Johannesson. Returns it back to Lamont. Sends it over to the left side for Keeley. And Keeley is crunched up against the boards over there. He's going to try to do what he can to get it out. Helped out by a couple of his teammates. Comes to the point, but not out. Furlong keeps it in. Bounces it off the boards, but this time Yellow will clear. Furlong once again sends it back in for Team White, however. White tags up, and Yellow will try to clear. Send it over to the far side where it's picked off momentarily by DeCock, but now Johannesson picks it up for Team Yellow. But they're going to say that Yellow entered the zone offside, so there will be a face-off outside Team White territory. 5:49 to play here in the first period at 7 Chiefs. Team White wins the neutral zone draw, but Yellow gets the puck and dumps it in. That was Turton who got it in deep, and out to play it for Team White is Fector. Now they come up the near side. That pass through the middle just missed Cost, but he's in after it on the forecheck. Spinning away from him was Strower, and Team Yellow tries to clear. They do, and they might have numbers. Here comes Johannesson. Johannesson has Monroe. Johannesson fires. Nice glove save made by Ethan Fector. He'll hold on. 5:09 to play. Defensive zone draw coming up for Team White. Team Yellow wins the offensive zone draw. Shot there, a heavy one by Lynch, goes just high. Team Yellow keeps it in, and they send it in deep. Lynch giving chase. Lynch pushes his man up against the boards, and Rougeau picks it up. Gets it up high to Turton. Turton's drive goes just wide. Stepping in to pick it up is Strower. Strower down low, over to Rougeau. He tries to get it up top. Nobody's there, but second opportunity deflects high and into neutral territory. Giving chase for Team White, a couple of forechecking forwards. Lyle has it now. Lyle bumped off the puck. A heavy collision, and that was Team Yellow's Nate Turton, who leveled him to the ice. Now Strower has the puck, and he surveys, finds his man up at the blue line, and Team Yellow backhands it to safety. Now first on the puck was Team White forward Cohen Gauthier, but they're going to say that the play was well offside, so it'll come outside the Yellow defensive zone with 3:51 now remaining in this opening frame. Still searching for this game's first goal, but it's been a lively one between these two teams. Bit of a scramble draw in the neutral zone, and Yellow sends it in, giving chase is Reimer. His pass doesn't connect, comes to the point for Miller. Yellow keeps it in. That pass down low doesn't quite connect, however, and it's sent back out to center. And like a yo-yo, Yellow sends it right back in, and back to retrieve it is Team White. They can't clear. Keeping it in was Miller. He sends it down low. Getting it there is Stevenson. He's pinned up against the boards by Luke Webster, however, and now White's going to be able to get it up the boards, but not out. Now with it again is Stevenson, but Webster steals it once more, and White gets it out to center. They're in a foot race for it, and beaten to it was Gauthier. Now getting it is White. That's Rudy White, that is. He sends it in on goal, and Bland gloves it down. Leaves it for his defense, and they look up ice. Multiple options here, and instead, Timchuk elects to take it by himself. Now he hands it off to Stevenson. Stevenson couldn't make anything of it, however, and White clears it back out to center. Timchuk has it, gets it over to Lamont, and Lamont hesitates before sending it back over to Timchuk. That one was deflected away from him, however, and there's an attempt, a second one. Two chances there for Logan Furlong, and both of them were denied by Justin Bland. Pass through the middle. DeCock has it. Loses it for a moment, but picks it back up. DeCock being hassled down low, reverses it down for Furlong. Furlong on the far side. Yellow tries to clear, can't. Down low, skating after it is Abuenga. He's beaten to it by Team Yellow, who finally get it out to center ice with 1:55 to play here in the first period. White sends it back in, but they have to tag up as they were offside. And now they're good to go as Yellow tries to clear. That clearing attempt was picked off by DeCock. DeCock helped out by Lyle down low, and Lyle still battling for it, but Yellow is able to get it up the far side boards. Again, not past the ringette line. With it down low for Team White is Rudy White. Multiple players below the goal line, and now stepping in for Team White is Aiden Campbell. Rims it around and skating over to the far side to try and keep it in was Felix. DeCock also there, but now Yellow finally able to get it out, but not very far. Felix gets back on it. He's hooked a little bit, and finally Yellow able to clear it the length of the ice. That'll go for an icing call, however, so the puck will return back into their territory for the upcoming faceoff. Lining up for this draw for Team White is Cohen Gauthier. Now he goes off for a late change, and they're going to say that he can't do that, so he has to go back to take the draw. Left-handed center. And Gauthier loses it, but it's stuck in his feet now off the draw, and White as such is able to come away with it as it's Koss who got it toward the middle, but nobody there. Now their potential breakaway for Team Yellow. It's Zawatsky. He shoots, and it's stopped. The rebound still is. It might have crossed the goal line. No, they wave it off. My goodness, that close for Zawatsky to score the game's first goal, but it stays 0-0 with 15 seconds remaining here in the first period. Now maybe one last gasp for Team White. Coming down the left side is Webster. That long shot turned aside by Beland, and then he wisely elects to cover it up, and that should do it for the first period of play. A spirited period between these two teams. Yellow and White B play to a 0-0 draw through the first 22 minutes of action here on ASTV at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp. We'll be back with you for the second period in just a couple minutes. Getting ready to go for the second period of action here at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp. This game between Yellow and White B is back underway. Currently 0-0 after 22 minutes and 7 seconds of play. And Yellow's pass through the middle of the ice is picked off. And now back taking it the other way is Koss. Koss couldn't get the shot off. It goes to his teammate who chips it just over the net. Koss in the near corner battling for it. Comes out to his teammate. That's Scobie Gyug who tried to fire it in deep for Team White. Now Melaniuk sends it down low for Senek. Couldn't find Koss in tight. And Yellow picks it off. With the puck now is Strower who hands it off. And we'll see if Yellow's able to get it into the offensive zone. Indeed they are. They dump it in. And giving chase there is Lynch. Lynch battling for it down low. And he's also alongside Lajoie, but Lynch takes it away. Lynch rims it around, and Yellow remains in control, but only for a moment as White picks off that pass, and here they come. It's Gauthier with it, makes a nice move. Gauthier crosses the blue line, but then gets rubbed off the puck. Yellow looks to clear. It's Reimer down the right side. Reimer makes a nice move. His teammate's caught way offside, and now he gets the puck stolen away from him. Gauthier chasing the puck for Team White. Forces a turnover. DeCock has it. DeCock below the goal line. Looks up high. His pass is sticked away, but it's sent back down low by White. Now this try, Yellow pass is deflected out to center. And White will look to take it right back in as it's White down the left. And White has it again. Rudy White coming in, cuts to the middle, and it's taken off his stick. And Yellow gets it to safety. Too hard, perhaps, as it flutters down there for an icing call with exactly 20 minutes remaining here in the second period. Offensive zone draw coming up here for Team White. Logan Furlong, the big left-handed center, wins the draw for Team White. Comes up to the point, and that shot is blocked by Team Yellow. Comes out to center ice again, and there with it is Tommy Webster, who gets it over to Scobie Gyug, who dumps it in. Out to play it for Team Yellow is Justin Beland. And he tried to pass it to his defenseman, but Furlong almost picked it off. Now it's kept in at the point by Scobie Gyug, who's battling on the left side, chips it in, and back to retrieve it for Team Yellow is Liam Monroe. Monroe banks it off the boards, but it's picked off there by Team White's Jasper Lyle, who sends it in deep again. Another clearing attempt is intercepted by Team White. Back up high for Webster. Webster's shot deflected wide by Logan Furlong. Into the far corner, Furlong battles, sends it down low in Lyle's direction. Lyle has it on the near side now. Lyle up top to Scobie Gyug. He shoots just wide. Bounces off the end boards. Webster pinches in to try and steal it. And Yellow takes it away. And finally they're able to get it out. But sending it right back in for Team White was Jasper Lyle. Skating back there to get it for Team Yellow is Nate Turton. And his long stretch pass connects with Johannesson, who tips it in for Team Yellow. Webster retrieves it for Team White. And here they come. White's first pass is intercepted, as is their second one. And turning it back is Team Yellow. Now Koss picks it up for Team White. He gets it in, but not deep. And Yellow takes it back the other way. Dumping it in there was Riker Rougeau. Now a battle on the near side. Comes below the goal line, and White has it. Webster has the puck stolen away from him by Zawatsky. Zawatsky was very dangerous in that first period, and he keeps the puck in. Now it squirts out, and Koss is after it for Team White. Koss down the left side. Koss has it stripped away from him, however, by Rougeau, who backhands it behind his own goal line. Both his defensemen are battling for it down there, Lamont and Miller. And now up the near side, it comes to Lynch, who chips it out to safety. Lynch skates onto it. His teammates are caught offside, and White steals it back away. It's Campbell, who has it down the right, sends it down low for Melaniuk. Melaniuk bumped off the puck there by Miller. Lamont's in there to help out as well. 3 yellow jerseys along with 2 white ones, and the puck's still pinned down there as the referee tells them to move it. And finally they oblige. Coming away with it is Team White. It's Melaniuk who's clearing it, bounces off the official, and now it's pinned down there again. Once again, 2 players from both sides embroiled in pursuit of the puck, and this time Yellow comes away with it. Cleared out to center. Picked off by Campbell, but then he's hassled there by a forechecking Lajoie, who staples his man into the boards. White takes it back the other way now. It's Senek down the left side. Stops up, waits for reinforcements. Finds his man off the bench, Abuenga. Abuenga takes it down low, hands it off. White still in control. Battle on the near side involving Cohen Gauthier for Team White. But now Yellow has it, and it's Lajoie who gets it to the blue line. Not out. No, they'll say it did come out, so it'll be an offside called against Team White with 16:08 to play here in the second period. Face-off one in neutral territory by Team Yellow. Deflected out to center by Strower. And Strower has it now coming down the left side. Strower, pass to the middle, and it just goes out of reach of Declan Johannesson, who has it now. But he loses the puck, and picking it up for Team White is Tommy Scobie Gyug. He's dropped, and Johannesson has it into the slot. And a play close and tight on goal, and it's still loose. Finally covering it up was the goaltender, Ethan Fechter. teams making changes with the face-off coming up in Team White territory. Lining up to take the draw here for Team Yellow is Liam Monroe. Oh, he's replaced by Jai Zawatsky, however, and Zawatsky wins the draw to the point. Up high, it's Strower with it. Strower sends it down low for Zawatsky. Zawatsky with speed, gets it back up to the point for Tymchuk. Rims it around for Lynch. Lynch in tight, and Zawatsky has it down low again. Up high for Strower. He fires. That one's blocked. Nice defensive play by Logan Furlong, who carries it out. He backhands it up the boards. Giving chase is Lyle, who has it down low. Jasper Lyle has it. Lyle fires up the side of the net. DeCock has it now. He couldn't find Furlong with the pass, and Yellow will try to clear. Indeed they will, and after it now is Aiden Lynch for Team Yellow. White gets it past the Yellow forecheckers, and Yellow now has it in its own zone as White had dumped it in. Now that pass by Tymchuk is intercepted by Team White, but they can't make anything of it. But they keep it in the zone. DeCock has it along the near side boards. He's jostling for it. It comes to Felix, who sends it in deep, and now Yellow will try to clear once again. Zawatsky has it at center. Gets it over to the right side for Stevenson. Stevenson cuts in. Stevenson shoots, and a nice save made by Ethan Fechter. Now here comes Koss the other way for Team White. Koss has Felix with him, but that pass doesn't connect, and White's forced to retreat back at center ice. Bit of a broken play. Picking it up again for Team White is Luke Webster, who goes D to D. That clearing attempt barely squeaks across the blue line, but Yellow sends it right back in. Now Webster gets it on the right, looks up ice, and he'll dump it in. Going back to get it for Team Yellow is Jaron Miller. And now it comes over to the near side. Lajoie sends it back to Miller. Also down low, fighting for it is Turton, who has it now for Team Yellow. Up to Lajoie, who gets it through the middle, tipped out to center, and White will retreat. With it now is Rudy White. His pass deflects off Melaniuk's stick into Yellow territory, but Yellow quick ups it again, and now the puck deflects off a stick into the netting over atop the far board, so there will be a face-off in neutral territory with 12:30 to play here in the second period. My name is Mike Gould here on ASTV with the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp. We're on day 2 of this camp, which runs May 6th to 8th, so be sure to stick around for more hockey action for the rest of today and tomorrow as we continue this camp. A nice move by a Team Yellow player, and that pass just missed the streaking Monroe, who was wide open on the left side for a potential one-timer. Keeley gets it up high, and there's a shot by a Team Yellow player. That bounces off the defenseman in tight. That was Rudy White, who almost had it go off him into his own net. Now pinching it up high is Team Yellow. They keep it in momentarily, but now breaking it out for Team White is Senek. And here comes Team Yellow the other way. It's Monroe leading the rush. Monroe feeds it over to the right side. In front, and it just hopped over Keeley's stick before he could release that shot. Down the right side, here's Gauthier in front, deflected just wide. Comes over to Furlong on the left, and Furlong sends it in for Gauthier, kicks it over, and there's a shot that is turned aside. That was off the stick of Senek that was stopped by Beland. Kept in by Furlong, and now comes back up to the point where it's kept in by Team White. DeCock chips it to himself. And Team White still has it, but they lose it. Here comes Yellow the other way. It's Keeley with it. He tries to flip it in, but he fans on it, and White will recover just inside the blue line. Here they come. Quick up opportunity. That pass misses. It'll go down for an icing, and that should do it for the 2 starting goaltenders in this one. As we are past the midway mark of this second period, and indeed, their replacements are stepping onto the ice. Entering the game now for Team White is Colton Scott, and for Team Yellow, we have Gabriel Bergeron. So a pair of new netminders will occupy the space between their respective pipes, try to keep their teams in this one, which is still a scoreless game midway through the second period. Team Yellow wins the draw in the offensive zone, but Team White steals it away. They can't clear, however, and Team Yellow keeps it alive. Scott tries to play the puck behind his own net, but can't quite reach it. Team Yellow keeps it in again, and skating onto it is Rougeau. Rougeau cuts in. He scores! Riker Rougeau has the icebreaker for Team Yellow. With less than 10 minutes remaining in the second period, they go up 1-0. So after the two starting goaltenders were perfect through the first 33 minutes of this one, didn't take long for Team Yellow to get one after the change was made, and they're up by 1 here with 9:23 to play in the second period. Now, Team White looking to respond, cutting wide as Webster, and he's still in pursuit of the puck down low. Webster reverses it, but nobody there for his team, and here comes Yellow the other way. Advancing the puck up ice, and has Zawadzki's shot is deflected over the goal. Zawadzki almost had it again, but didn't quite get to him. Battle in the near corner. Zawadzki looking to steal it away, but instead it's Webster who has it. Now Zawadzki has it again for Team Yellow. Zawadzki up high, making moves, dishes. A one-time shot, turned aside by Scott. Now Zawadzki again shoots. That one just went wide. Zawadzki's been all over the ice and all over the puck in this shift. Stevenson sends it down low in Zawadzki's direction, but Zawadzki, understandably dead tired, goes off for a shift or off for a change, and Yellow remains in control of the puck only for a moment. Webster able to clear it over to DeCock, who dumps it in for Team White. Out of his net to play it for Team Yellow now is Bergeron, but a turnover by Team Yellow, and that attempt by Koss deflected wide of the Yellow goal. Puck deep in Yellow territory, but a turnover potentially, and Melaniuk in pursuit of it down low. Now Yellow comes away with it once again. They'll look to break out, and coming down the left side with it is Reimer. Puck crosses the blue line, but White sends it right back out. Down the right side in pursuit of it is Koss, and now trailing is Melaniuk. Couldn't find Koss in the top of the crease, and now on it once again is Team White. Battle down low. Melaniuk has it. Melaniuk surveying, spinning away from a defender, but didn't actually spin away. He got checked by that defender. Jaron Miller sent him into the boards. Now with it for Team Yellow is Lajoie. Lajoie fires off the crossbar. Maxime Lajoie came oh so close to doubling Team Yellow's lead. Ringing iron with 7:18 to go here in the second period. Face-off upcoming outside the Team White defensive zone. And Team Yellow wins it. They send it into White territory, but it's sent right back out by Melaniuk and then sent right back in by Team Yellow. Out to play it is Scott, who gives it to his defender, Webster. Up the near side to Koss, who gets it out to center. There to get it for Team Yellow is Monroe, who can't get it across the blue line. His defenseman Turton does, however, and now skating it out is Scobie Gyug for Team White. He dumps it into the Team Yellow territory. 6:30 to play here in this second period. Team White leading by 1, and they'll do their best to try and clear it here as they're being pursued by a couple of Team White forecheckers. Among them, Alma Senek, who just got dumped into the far corner. And again, Team Yellow can't clear. Now they finally do, and no, they're going to say it's still in. It appeared it came out, but now it finally does, definitively. And with it now, retreating into his own zone is Gauthier. Sends it over to Webster, who manages to clear. But now Yellow turns it back the other way. It's Keeley on it. Keeley has it. Sends it down low, where Webster picks it up for Team White. Luke Webster spins away from a check and gets it up the near side for Senek. Back to Gauthier through the middle, and over to Scobie Gyug, who likes to carry it by himself. Here he comes down the left side. A shot off the goalie stick. Not sure if Gabriel Bergeron got a good glimpse of that one before it struck his stick. He saw all of that one, though. That long shot by Rudy White went straight into his glove. He'll hold on with 5:20 to play here in the second period. Face-off coming up to the left of the goaltender Gabriel Bergeron in the Team Yellow defensive zone. Team Yellow wins the draw, and with it now down low is Strower. Up on the near side to Lynch. He'll fire it the length of the ice, and goaltender wisely lets it go by, as that'll be an icing call against Team Yellow. Another defensive zone draw there, won by Team Yellow, and once again they'll look to clear. Indeed, they get it out to center, and streaking in after it is Zawatsky. Zawatsky has it, tries to find Lynch, but that pass was deflected away from him. Battle just outside the Team White blue line, and Yellow will send it right back in. That was off the stick of Riker Rougeau, who has the goal in this game for their team. And now White sets up below their own goal line, spinning away from a check there, and that pass deflected off Team Yellow forechecker Aiden Lynch. D-to-D pass by Team White, and it comes up the far side, but not out. Kept in there by Tymchuk. Now up high, it's Lajoie, whose shot is swallowed up easily by Colton Scott. 3:48 to play in the middle period, and it's still just 1-0 for Team Yellow. Offensive zone draw for Team Yellow is won, and comes back to the point. That long shot, the defenseman didn't get all of it, and it just skittered harmlessly into the near corner. On it now is Reimer. Sends it down low for Stevenson. Back to Reimer. Didn't quite get to him. Now Koss will try to clear it out for Team White. He does successfully. Skating onto it is the defenseman, Webster, who comes down the right side, fires a slap shot that's blocked by Team Yellow. Now here comes Team Yellow. Up the near side, here comes Lajoie, streaking, is Strower, shoots, nice save, made by Scott. After that wide open shot by the defenseman Joseph Strower for Team Yellow. Team White dumps it in. After the puck there is Alexander Melaniuk, who's dropped by the forward back checking for Team Yellow, Aiden Lynch. There's going to be a penalty on the play, and we hope everybody's all right down there, as looked like there was a bit of discomfort that was suffered there by the Team White skater as he was dropped into the boards there by Maxime Lajoie. And Lajoie is sent off for 2 minutes or less. That'll be a boarding call against the Team Yellow forward. So with 2:25 remaining here in the middle period, Team White will have a good chance to score its equalizing goal, with Team Yellow in the lead by a 1-0 score. Battle down low below the goal line. White comes away with it. It's Furlong who has it, but he's dropped to the ice by the Team Yellow defender. Now up high with the puck for Team White. It's Gauthier who comes down low and gives it to Furlong. Furlong skating with it. Surveys, gets it up high. Scobie Young fires. Nice glove save made and swatted away by Gabriel Bergeron. Now Team White has it down low. A one-timer and a goal. Team White capitalizes on the power play, and it's Almas Senek who scores to make it 1-1 with 1:33 remaining here in the period. Face-off upcoming at center ice with the score tied at 1. And leading in to take the draw for Team White is Isaiah Felix. And scramble draw. Yellow comes away with it. Keeley gets it in on goal. The Team White goaltender Colton Scott sweeps it to the corner. But Team Yellow comes away with it. Coming up high, and a shot by Lamont gets through, but it goes wide. And the rebound comes up high to Turton. Turton gives it to Monroe. Monroe into the slot. Backhander thrown towards the goal by Johannesson. Doesn't get there. Puck pickpocketed by Keeley. But now White clears it out. Batted down by Lyle. And they're going to say that was a high stick. So the whistle is blown. There will be a face-off in neutral territory with 37 seconds and counting remaining in this period. Face off in neutral territory upcoming, and Team White wins it with 18 seconds remaining here in the period. Score tied at 1 here on ASTV, the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp coming at you. Now on the near side, it's Turton. Gets it in, and skating onto it is Rougeau, making some moves. Rougeau fires. That one deflects wide. Lynch on it. His shot from a sharp angle is gloved by the goaltender Colton Scott. That'll do it for the second period of play. After 44 minutes of regulation time, this one's tied up at 1 here in the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp. We'll be back with you for the third period between teams Yellow and White B in just a couple of minutes. And we're back for the third period of action here between teams White B and Yellow at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp here on ASTV. My name is Mike Gould, and thank you for sticking with us for this game. The first 44 minutes in the books. The final 22 are all ahead of us as these two teams are tied up at 1. Team Yellow has control of the puck down low in the offensive zone, and in tight, a backhand shot, and just wide of the net there by Declan Johannesson. Excellent opportunity to put his team up by 1. Now there's a potential break opportunity. It's Baden Koss in on goal. Koss, backhand, pad save made by Gabriel Bergeron, keeping this one tied at 1. Now to the slot is Furlong, who fans on the shot. Lots of chances at both ends to start this wild third period. Less than a minute in, and already 3 high-danger scoring opportunities. Furlong looking for another one, but again, he can't get the shot off, and Team Yellow will look to clear. Up the far side, and now across. With it now is Max Lajoie. Lajoie into the slot, and unable to deflect it on goal with Stevenson. Now White will take it back the other way. With the puck through the middle is Furlong. Furlong makes a move. Furlong backhanded. Nice save made by the goaltender, Gabriel Bergeron. Furlong's backhand pass connects. Now it comes up high. Here's Team White with the puck on the right side. Webster's shot gets through. The rebound's loose. And Bergeron was able to keep it out. Now a foot race for the puck inside the Yellow attacking end, but White's first to it. And Webster has the puck. Webster gets it out, and now a pass over to the left side for DeCock. DeCock tucks it over to Gauthier, who gets it up after the carom off the end boards. Gauthier backhand pass through the middle and unable to connect with Tommy Scobie-Gyug. Now here comes Team Yellow, but unable to dump it in. Webster carries it back in on his own accord, and now Scobie-Gyug has it looking up ice. His pass deflects, and now White might have numbers. It's Felix down the left side, into the slot potentially. No, he elects to take it by himself. Isaiah Felix. Felix couldn't find Scobie-Gyug up top, and now here comes Yellow. Monroe has the puck down the left side. Monroe tried to drop it for Johannesson. Now Johannesson tips it over to Keeley. Johannesson, after it, pokes it, and that one's sticked aside by the goaltender, Colton Scott. Now it comes up high. Miller unloads, deflected, and it's stopped by Scott. Johannesson after it in the far corner. Johannesson. Also down there is Kieran Keeley. 2-on-2 battle in the far corner, and Team White comes away with it in their defensive zone, but now it's lifted away from them by Team Yellow. Monroe tried to cut to the middle, couldn't. It's kept in by Miller at the right point. He'll send it in deep, and back to get it is Tommy Scobie-Gyug, but once again, yellow takes it away. Now Johannesson's pass doesn't connect, allowing White to clear it out, and here they come. Skating it down the left side is DeCock. DeCock into the middle. Nobody there to deflect it on goal. Keeping it in the right point is Rudy White, who sends it down low. Getting it there is Lyle. Lyle up top, and let's see what White can do. From the right side, shot by White, stopped by the goaltender Bergeron, and he'll hold on for a face-off inside the yellow defensive zone. 18:23 remaining in regulation time. Both these teams have scored one goal. We're embroiled in a deadlock early in this final frame of regulation, and now lining up to take this draw for Team White is Abuenga. But Team Yellow comes away with it, and they might have numbers. Here they come down the left side, and that pass by Lynch didn't connect with Rougeau, who was streaking through the middle. Comes up high and making some moves to Strower. He hands it off, almost got the puck back, but that pass didn't connect either. And Yellow will remain in possession in the offensive zone. Cutting to the middle, nice save made there by Scott. He'll hold on that backhand shot by Johannesson. Pardon me, I believe that was Jai Zawatsky who got that backhand shot on goal after cutting to the middle of the ice. And indeed, Zawatsky will line up to take the draw now for Team Yellow. Scramble draw, and Yellow comes away with it. Rougeau on net, and that one was turned aside by Scott. And White will now try to clear. Backhand through the middle, and here comes Koss down the right side. Koss has options, finds the trailer. Melaniak tries to put it toward the goal, but it goes wide, and Yellow picks it up. Backhand through the middle, intercepted by Furlong, but Furlong can't make anything of it, and here comes Team Yellow. Zawatsky skating in with speed and has the puck sticked away from him, but still in pursuit of it. Also in on it is Stevenson. In front, his pass didn't connect, and White will try to clear. Now there's a player slow to his feet in the White defensive zone, and I believe that's Zawatsky, who is now back on his skates, but is hunched over inside the White end. He's going to skate back towards his bench gingerly, and the faceoff will be outside the Team Yellow zone with 16:25 to go here in regulation time. Another toss-up draw, but this one comes to Team Yellow, and stretch pass down the left side. Here comes Reimer. Reimer's pass to the middle doesn't connect, and the puck will go into the near corner where White gets it up the middle. It's out of reach of Senek, who gives chase. Getting there first for Team Yellow is Tymchuk. Now a couple of White forecheckers are giving him trouble. Skating on to the puck now is Stevenson. Stevenson down the right side, loses it, and picking it up for White is Gauthier. Now with it is Webster. Webster leaves it for Senek, and Senek looks up ice, but has to skate laterally, gives it to his defenseman Campbell, who sends it over to Webster. Webster's pass is picked off by Reimer, just across the White blue line, and White turns them back. That long stretch pass doesn't connect. No icing on the play, as they're going to say that Miller might have gotten a piece of it for Yellow. Goes into Yellow end, and Holden gets there first, but he's being hassled there by the forechecking Jasper Lyle. Now it comes to Lamont, and Lamont rims it around. After it there for Team Yellow was Johannesson, but White turns them back. In pursuit of it down low was Felix, and now Yellow takes it away. Gets it out to center ice, and knocked down there was the forward Liam Monroe. White sends it back in, and Yellow sends it right back out. Johannesson over to Keeley. He dumps it in. Back to get it for Team White is the defender, who's knocked down by Liam Monroe on the forecheck. Yellow's still trying to steal the puck, but it looks like White will be able to clear it now. And down the right side comes, not sure who that was, but he got stapled into the end boards. And either way, Yellow will take it back the other way. Down the left side, spinning there is Keeley. He finds Johannesson. Johannesson down the left. Stopped by Scott. He'll hold on for a face-off inside the White defensive zone with 14:11 to play here in the third period. Face-off won by Team White in the defensive zone, and with the puck now is Webster. Webster clears it. Deflected into the yellow territory, and back to get it is Strower. Strower has the puck stolen from him. Abuenga in front, and that one didn't connect, but stolen away by Webster. Abuenga fighting for it down low, and he gets the puck. Abuenga fakes the pass and goes down low, where it's knocked away from him by Team Yellow. Yellow tries to clear it. They can't. It's kept in by Furlong, who sends it down low for Abuenga. Abuenga has the puck on his stick, but he's knocked off it by the defenseman Strower and gets it to the point, not out. Second opportunity now for Yellow, and they will get it out. And here's Strower with the puck. Now on the right side, it's Rougeau. Rougeau drops it for Strower. Strower fires just wide of the net. That didn't miss by much for Joseph Strower. Saucer pass out to center ice. That one's picked off, and White sends it right back in. Strower has it for Team Yellow, and he goes D to D. Yellow looking up ice, and they can't get it out. It's kept in. It's Gauthier who gets the return feed, and he gets the puck in the near corner. Gauthier brings it back in front and can't get the shot off. Battle at center ice, and now it's sent back in by Maxime Lajoie. Out of his net is Scott. He pokes it into the near corner. After it for Team Yellow is Jacob Reimer, but White gets there first. Hard forecheck there by Lajoie, steals the puck away, and he gets the puck on goal where it's stopped there by Colton Scott. He'll hold on for a face-off. 12:06 to play, now in regulation time. Face-off upcoming to the left of the goaltender, Scott. And it's won by Team Yellow. At the right point, it's Lamont. Lamont fires it in deep, and giving chase after it is Reimer. Reimer for Team Yellow, pursuing Scobie Gyug, but Scobie Gyug comes away with it. And there they come. His pass down the left side handcuffs the forward Lyle a little bit, and Yellow sends it right back into White territory. Scobie Gyug with it. Coming down the right side. Drops it. That shot from distance. One off both posts. The rebound. They score. It's Isaiah Felix. The original deflection rang both posts, but he stayed with it and fired the puck into the empty net to put Team White up 2-1. Face off at center ice after that go-ahead goal by Team White B forward Isaiah Felix. Bit of a fortuitous bounce, and now a shot from the slot by Johannesson, swallowed up there by Colton Scott. So another face-off upcoming inside White territory with 10:36 to play here in the third period. Face-off won by Team White, and here they come. Up the left side, it's Melaniuk. Or pardon me, up the right side, and chipped ahead, almost stolen by Team White. Sent back out to center. Now that pass is deflected by DeCock into the Yellow bench, so as we approach the 10-minute mark in this third period, the face-off will be held outside the Team White zone. Melaniuk gives it to Abuenga. He carries it into the offensive zone for Team White. Abuenga knocked off the puck, but Team White remains in possession. It's DeCock down low, and now it's taken away by Team Yellow defenseman Strower. And here they come. Johannesson out of his reach. Strower picks it up again. He's knocked off the puck. Here's Abuenga. Abuenga gets it back. He fires it just wide, and he's knocked to the ice. A bit of a late hit there thrown on Abuenga by the Team Yellow forward back checking. That was Liam Monroe who knocked him to the ice, and not sure what exactly they'll call it, but either way it will be Team White going to the power play with 9:22 to play here in the third period. Liam Monroe is not happy about it, but he's in conversation with the referee over at the penalty box now, and the referee closes the door, and It's going to be a 2-minute penalty called to Liam Monroe. So already up by 1 goal. Team White will go to the man advantage, looking to make it a multi-goal lead, the first of the game for either team, with 9:22 to play in regulation. No, they've added a second penalty up to the board. Not sure exactly which one is in effect for this 5-on-4 advantage. We'll assume it's just the 2, but it remains to be seen. So Webster has the puck up top for Team White. Gets it over. Koss back up high to Webster. Over to the right side, and Team White looks. Spinning away with it, there is Aiden Campbell. Campbell, the defenseman, takes it down low, but it's stripped from him by Nate Turton. And now behind the defense, here they come. It's Rougeau, shoots off the goalpost, off the back of the goaltender's mask, and it stays out. Riker Rougeau that close to his second of the game, and that would have been a game-tying goal for Team Yellow, shorthanded. As it stands, Team White B remains on top by 1, and down low with the puck there is Furlong, but it's knocked away from him and sent back out to center ice by Team Yellow. Furlong with the puck for Team White, and he'll look up ice. Dishes it off to Gauthier. Gauthier down the left side. Takes it down low. Gauthier up high to Scobie Gyug. Back down low to Gauthier. Gauthier over to the top, where it's a long shot there by White that was turned aside by the goaltender Bergeron. Now battle on the near side, kept in by White. Another long shot, swallowed up there by Bergeron. He'll hold on for another face-off inside the yellow zone. 7:50 to play here in the third period. Lining up for the draw now in the offensive zone. Team White, that was Felix who came away with it. And a shot there by Senek deflects wide. Senek sends it down low for Lyle. Lyle bumped off the puck momentarily, but he's still battling for it. Lyle helped out by Senek, who has the puck now. Up high to Rudy White. Now to Scobie Gyug. Makes a nice move. Hands it back to White. Now his return to Scobie Gyug. Gyug doesn't connect, and Yellow will look to take some time off this penalty, as it is indeed a double minor called against the Team Yellow player, Liam Monroe, who's still in the box after the first 2 minutes expired. So Team White remains on the man advantage. Team Yellow breaks it out, and it's Lamont taking it down the right side, dumping it in. Outplayed as the goaltender, Colton Scott, who rims it around, but it's picked off by the Yellow forechecker, Jacob Stevenson. Stevenson pinning the puck along the boards on the far side. Still battling for it there, but now Scobie Gyug comes away with it, making some excellent moves inside his own blue line before handing it back to his partner. Now a long stretch pass, just out of the reach of the Team White forward, Senek, and it's sent right back into White territory. Senek with the puck now, gets it ahead to Lyle. Lyle in the middle, cuts wide. Lyle fires, nice save. The rebound's loose, and it was just poked wide. Kept into the point by Team White. Webster up high, DeCock cuts wide. DeCock surveys, he has Webster coming in. Webster gets it now. Webster back to DeCock, cuts to the middle. DeCock fires, nice save, but it's still loose, and we'll see if Yellow's able to clear. Kept in by Webster at the point. He sends it in deep. DeCock gives chase. Also there is Miller for Team Yellow, but White keeps it in. DeCock spins. DeCock has multiple options, sends it down low for Senek, and DeCock keeps it in one more time. He fires it down low. Webster elects not to pinch for Team White, but in on the puck is Melaniuk. Melaniuk forcing Turton to do some spins down low below the goal line, and now it's stolen away by Abuenga. In for his man in the slot, Furlong. His shot is swallowed up by Bergeron for yet another faceoff inside the yellow zone. 5:10 to play in regulation. Off the face-off in the defensive zone. We'll see what happens here as The puck is just inside the white-blue line. And they'll just settle things down with 4.5 to play here in the third period. Puck sent down low, and Furlong's in after it for Team White. Furlong making some moves, but he turns it over. And now he gets it back at center ice. Furlong backhands it in. Back to retrieve it is Nate Turton. He backhands it over to Strower, and he makes a nice move. Looking up ice, finds Johannesson. On the right side for Monroe. He gets it in deep. Monroe gives chase for Team Yellow alongside Johannesson. Johannesson bumped off the puck by Abuenga. Now Team White will try to clear, and they will. And here comes Koss. Baden Koss down the right side. Koss in on goal, and a nice save made by Gabriel Bergeron. Now here comes Team Yellow. Tipping it forward is Lamont into the Team White zone, where it's picked up by Webster. And now bringing it back in is Lamont. Lamont fires, and it deflects on goal, where it's gloved and held onto by Colton Scott. 3:28 remaining here in this third period, and it's Team White in the driver's seat right now, up 2-1. Team White clears it out to center, and now here's another chance for Koss. Koss gets angled off the puck, but he still has it now down low. Now Lamont chips it up the near side, and there to try and clear it out is Rougeau. Rougeau skates onto it again in the neutral zone, and he dumps it in. Back to get it for Team White is Aiden Campbell. Turns back, and now Team White clears it to safety. Here comes Koss down the right side. Koss stops up, has a couple of options, leaves it for Scobie Gyug. Comes in, makes a nice move. Scobie Gyug on goal, and that one stopped by the goaltender.
Can I change it?
Now Yellow tries to clear the zone. Down the left side, here comes Rougeau, who's knocked off the puck. Comes below the goal line in the white zone. Team Yellow needs one to tie it here with just 2:10 remaining in regulation time. Hard on the forecheck there was Team Yellow, but White retreating. That's Rudy White, and he settles things down, has multiple options. Long stretch pass doesn't connect. That's going to go to the length of the ice, so with just 1:53 to play, Team Yellow, trailing by 1, will have an offensive zone draw coming right up. Face-off won by Team White, but Yellow steals it. Shot from a sharp angle, turned aside by Colton Scott. Battle along the near sideboards. See who comes up with it. One-on-one down there. Involved there for Team Yellow is Jacob Stevenson. Now a couple players from each team come in to help. Puck squirts free, and Rudy White picks it up. White spins away from a couple of forecheckers and gets the puck over to safety. Now that long stretch pass doesn't find its intended target, but it's going to go just to the right of the goaltender for Team Yellow, Gabriel Bergeron, for an icing call. 58.2 to go, and the clock stops with Team Yellow trailing by 1. Offensive zone faceoff coming right up. 58.2 on the clock. 2-1 the score in favor of Team White B. We'll see if Team Yellow is able to find the equalizer here. Faceoff. Keeley's shot goes just wide, and Stevenson in on it for Team Yellow. He can't find it. Webster clears this out to safety, and now a foot race for the puck. Team Yellow's goaltender has vacated the premises, and White tries to steal the puck away. We'll see if Yellow's able to clear it. Down to 37.2 seconds remaining here in the third period. Long stretch pass doesn't connect. It's picked off by Campbell. Campbell tries to get it out. Can't. Second opportunity, also not out. Long shot there. The rebound, they score! Jacob Stevenson knots the score up at 2. A last-second goal makes it a tie game between Yellow and White B here at Seven Chiefs Sportsplex. .3 seconds on the clock, And just like that, it's once again a tie game between these two teams. Will that be the last goal we see tonight? I should say this morning. It's only about 11 a.m., but hey, it's the atmosphere, right? Kept into the point. Long shot. Glove save made by Colton Scott. Time stops again. 10.8 on the clock here at 7 Chiefs Sportsplex. Face off one in the offensive zone. Long shot is blocked, and now potential breakaway opportunity, but the forward for Team White, Felix, didn't know where it was. Or pardon me, that was Melaniuk. And that'll do it for our game here at 7 Chiefs Sportsplex. A wild finish here between teams Yellow and White B ends in a 2-2 draw off that last second goal by Jacob Stevenson to knot the score at 2. Well, after 66 minutes of play here at 7 Chiefs Sportsplex, it's, as mentioned, a 2-2 final score between teams Yellow and White B at the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp on ASTV. I've been Mike Gould with you for this game and the two previous ones here at 7 Chiefs Sportsplex, and we hope you continue watching and listening on ASTV throughout the rest of the day and into tomorrow as the Western Canada Hockey Exposure Camp continues. Wherever you are, wherever you're listening from, we hope you have an excellent